Try to beat this in one sitting. But before all that, hold, let me see if my OCD kicking in. If I adjust see my shit in frame and shit. Not really. It is what it is though. Ain't that deep. Um, yeah, before that, I don't know. Maybe I can probably try to multitask and shit. But I wanted to get into a little tangent. I just got done watching, but not just got done. I see that the day before, or yesterday, what was it, Sunday? 28 years later. Um, from a film, an enthusiast, a movie watcher. What the hell? I just got an achievement, Berserker, rare achievement. I didn't even do anything. I just logged in. Oh, okay, thanks. From a oh shit.
Oxygen levels depleting.
Am I an asshole? What just happened? Oh yeah, I went to like a portal and shit. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try to do this little. I'm gonna be yapping for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know for how long, but this is gonna be kind of like, I don't know, a review slash. Shut up, you fucking up my comment. I'm an asshole. Ew, need some hemorrhoids and shit. From a place of like, I have no control over this shit. Like, I'm in a fucking anal canal roller coaster. Oh, there we go. Oh no. From a movie enthusiast slash, you know, film critic, as well as like, I guess you could say like a student of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who loves film, you know, I'm looking at it through the lens. It's gonna be a combination of my opinion as well as like, I'm looking at it through the lens of the director, Danny Boyle, you know, his direction. I thought the movie was fucking fantastic. Definitely one of the best movies I've seen in 2025. It felt really reminiscent, like just from a cinematic point aspect, bro. This shit was like some iPad piping, like, oh my god, bro, this shit looked crazy, dog. Like he filmed this shit in like what, iPhone 15s or some shit, like very innovative, very, you know, the creative, you know, I love the creative risk that he took. Like the movie turned out to like look beautiful, like that one shot. Again, that's another thing too. This is gonna be like a spoiler, you know what I'm saying? Like all spoilers, for the most part. So if you haven't seen the movie, definitely do not listen to me, you know what I'm saying? Click off of this shit, watch it, and formulate your own opinion. But yeah, there were some scenes in that movie, like the scene where that alpha zombie was chasing the dude, like on this, like, you know, the night sky and shit like that. Like it gave me very like George Miller vibes. Just a beautiful, like eye-popping, you know, and that's a good compliment, by the way, when I compare somebody to George Miller, you know, another innovative, you know, mind. But the pushback I feel like the movie has gotten is kind of like, you know, again, people can formulate their own opinions and shit, but it, to me, it's kind of like, to call a movie mid, you know, I'm just gonna get into it, like, I'll keep in tune, I look at the comments and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, to see, you know, after I watch the movie, I'll watch like a little review and see where it rates at, you know, just to see, you know, where people is at, you know, with from a critic standpoint, you know, I guess like the accolades, you know, like a lot of people from across the board is getting nines, you know, tens, but like I see a lot of movie people bashing it, saying like, oh, it doesn't feel like a horror movie, it's not enough zombies in the film. And to my defense of Danny Boyle, like he's been kind of always kind of like, not only has he revolutionized like horror in the zombie genre, you know what I'm saying, like hence like we would not have, if it wasn't for 28 Days Later, we have never gotten Dying Light, Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising, you know what I'm saying, and I stand by that, you know what I mean. Like shout out to, you know, the, I guess you could even go further than that, you know, J.R. Romero, wherever the fuck his name was, the guy that did the Light of the Living Deads and shit, but that was way before our times, you know what I mean. I don't even expect people to even know that he even existed. But for our era, you know what I'm saying, like somebody, no pun intended, like that's 28 years old, that seen, you know, 28 Days Later when it first came out, what was it, like 2002, you know, it like revolutionized this horror. You know, the first one was, you know, scary as shit, but I wouldn't call it like a flat out horror film either, you know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. 28 weeks feeling like two movies, the second one, 28 weeks, felt like more of a, it felt like an anthology. like a split movie, you know what I mean? Like not necessarily like the first half you follow these people, you think you're following this one dude, then it cuts off, you know, something happens to the character, and then you follow, it becomes like this action packed escort mission. Like he's been kind of like Danny Boyle, again, in his defense, he's always been kind of like twisting the shit, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like, you know, being innovative and shit like that and not following the traditional path. So kudos to him for 28 years later, like once again, like it being so contradictory to his other shit that he did, you know what I'm saying, the predecessors to the movie. I thought it was cool, man. Like and just to elaborate more on that, like in this one, out of all of them, again, like he has this theme where it's like he will tell like very human stories, you know, in a very bleak world, you know, like since the first one, since 28 days, with the death scene. But this felt 28 years felt more like a combination between of all those movies, but we together, like just like more, like it felt like it had more meaning and it hit more, you know what I'm saying? Like hence like that one scene with, you know, the mother, damn, that boneyard fucking scene, bro, like that shit hit like a motherfucker, bro. Like I ain't gonna cap, not to get personal, like that, you know, I mean, I'm going to, you know, get a little vulnerable, but somebody who's dealt with loss recently, you know what I'm saying, losing my grandmama, shit, RIP, you know what I'm saying, like that felt like, you know, like that whole sequence, how it was set up, oh shit, god damn, the whole scene and the whole sequence, how it was set up, you know, even with the dialogue, with the doctor, with the like, oh, remember that we all have to die, and also remember love, or whatever the fuck he said, and shit like that. It was way more powerful, you know what I'm saying, the way how he said it. But I thought it was amazing, bro. Like it felt like, again, like this felt like it had more of a statement to say. You know what I'm saying? That more than the last movies, like that he was trying to do. Like this felt like a combination between like everything he did before, but just like now he's honing in. Like, okay, like I have a story. I'm taking a creative risk. You know what I'm saying? Literally as well as story wise. And it just hit, man. Like again, like, you know, just to reiterate, like there were certain scenes in that movie where I just felt like damn, like I feel like I'm watching a George Miller film. Like again, like that night sky scene with the outfit, bro, that shit was so fucking ill, bro. Like I'm telling, I went to go see it by myself, bro, and I'm looking around and shit like that. Like granted, I'm glad nobody's seen, but I'm like, you know, tweaking, because I'm like, bro, I can't believe like this shit. Like it's, again, like the fact that this shit wasn't like, he didn't double down. I'm upset that he didn't double down on it more. I could be wrong, don't quote me on it, but I don't believe there's an IMAX or 3DX showings for any of this. But if he did, man, this shit would have been fucking crazy, man. I don't know, like maybe if that was like kind of like the creative risk that he had to take, maybe it wouldn't be that you know, being that he shot it on like iPhones. So I don't know, I'm just talking shit. Like I really don't know. I'm not a film director or anything like that. I'm just a movie enthusiast that likes movies and shit like that. But yeah, that's my defense, because I see a lot of people, it's like, again, I remember I think it was again, like this is not neither here or there, but it's relevant to me. Like I watched like a lot of interviews and shit like that. I remember Tyler Creator saying it in one interview, you know, like how people, like they just write off shit as mid, you know what I'm saying, but don't know how to articulate it, you know what I'm saying, like in him, like in his own right, like that his medium that he's in with music, of course, and film, like he likes film and shit like that too, like TV, but like when his shit is like music, you know, my shit will be kind of like movies or whatever, you know what I'm saying, everybody got their own thing or whatever, you know, take it whatever how it resonates for you. But I felt like, you know, like again, like I feel like, you know, when it comes to movies and shit, like when you really like something, it's like you want to defend this shit. So it's like, nah, like I don't know, man, when I seen that shit, when I'm like, oh, when people would say it was mid and oh, it didn't feel like a horror, I waited 28 years of my life, you know what I'm saying, for this shit. It's like, bro, like really, you know what I'm saying? But then again, like we're entitled to our own opinion. People can be free thinkers and shit like that, but it's just like, to call a movie mid and just be like, oh, like it doesn't have zombies, like to me it doesn't make me feel like that you were actually watching a movie. And the best example I can get to that too, with that, because I can understand, I know that feeling, you know, as I should say, like Candyman, right, from 1992, that was like the scariest shit that I ever seen in my fucking life. Me and my man's childhood friend, that's my brother and shit like that, that shit, like I used to I was a weird little fucking kid, but I used to take this movie with me everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Between Shrek, you know what I'm saying? I was into all type of movies and shit. I guess that's how I'm kind of a little off the spectrum now and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That played a part into it, but I would watch anything. Like, nothing was really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I could separate reality from fiction, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it seem like my mom was a bad parent. I didn't have no like parental guidance and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying, but like I was free to like watch whatever I wanted to watch, you know what I'm saying? Until like the sex scenes coming, it'll make me turn my head and shit or whatever, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, like Candyman, like that was the movie for me where it's like that scared. Like again, it's not fucking Citizen Kane. You know, the acting isn't like across, you know what I'm saying, across the board. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, like you have to see this movie. But for me, bro, like that shit is like when it comes to horror and just storytelling and you know. And then when I got older, like one, it's about a fucking like it's scary because it's about a black nigga, you big black nigga with a hook. You know what I'm saying? Killing motherfuckers and shit like they're in the hood. Like that's some scary ass shit coming from a black boy, you know, little black boy. But when I got older and start seeing it, I'm like, wow, this movie has like a lot of depth. I'm saying that to say this, you know what I'm saying? Candyman 1, very personal to me. You know what I'm saying? It's one of like, you know, next to like Quentin Tarantino and other movies like filmmakers and shit like that was pretty much the first like my introduction to horror, as well as like, okay, like this is something like I can see myself doing, you know what I mean, like when I get older. Like that was kind of like, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Groom? That's a weird fucking word, groom. But I guess you could say like, you know, like kind of conditioning me to be like pointing me that direction and be like, oh man, like yeah, this is something that I would like to get into, or I have, you know what I'm saying, or at least have, you know what I'm saying, like this is, I'm an enthusiast of this shit. So I'm saying that to say this, like when Candyman, I guess the reboot, sequel, or whatever the case be, the one that came out recently was, you know what I mean, like first was about to come out, super fucking stoked, highly, one of the most, like my expectation again, like being that I like the first one, expectations through the fucking roof, because I'm like, bro, this is the best shit ever, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Like I never thought in years that we'll get like you know what I'm saying, like a reboot of that, like it will even see the light of day, not in my lifetime, honestly. I thought that shit was dead in the water as far as a movie, like a horror movie as well, a franchise, whatever you want to call it. But so when they made another one, when they were making another one, I'm like, oh shit, like yo, this is gonna be the shit, it's gonna be the best shit ever. The crazy trailer, you know what I'm saying, Jordan Peele's like, as well, I think somebody else was attached to it too, but like he's the master of like trailers to me. I don't care nobody say, like say what you want about his movies, like if you think his movies are good or not, but his trailers are fucking amazing, all of them. Like it makes you interested in the movie, so that probably played a part in it too. But I remember seeing the movie and being like kind of let down, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think the movie was fucking mid, but underutilized would be, I guess you could say, the correct terminology, you know what I mean? Like if I were to articulate my feelings about it, like I felt let down, not because oh I had my expectations so high, it's because like the first one was so great on the way how it told its story, as well as the characters, you know what I'm saying, the way they tackled gentrification, you know, racism, you know, as well as telling the story through a lens of a white woman, you know what I'm saying, and letting the world's building kind of like, you know, telling the story itself, like it really wasn't in your face. So I'm like, oh man, like yo, this has a lot of potential to be great. The reboot, sequel, whatever you want to call it, tried to do the same thing, but it felt like a lot of good things about it. Like cinematography, amazing, character wise, interesting, but the story, it kind of felt like, you know, you ever seen like people on track and shit, I forget what it's called, and they like do the little totem pole or whatever, or they jump or like hurdle or whatever over the track. It's like, all right, they stick the landing, but like they kind of like stumbled. Like that's what it kind of felt like. Like okay, like this movie was good. Like there's a lot of good things about it, but it just, you know, not fell flat, but kind of just, you know, just got like murky and really weird in this weird direction. Like okay, like you could have told a story, but like if it was in my hands, you know what I'm saying, I would have did it. You know, this is how I would have did it. You know, again, that's my whatever opinion and shit like that, or my egoic mind, where I was like, you know, that only because I hold that shit so sacred to me. So in relation to that, what I'm saying with that, with Candyman, you know, how I felt with that, I can see, you know, where people are coming from a horror point of view, from a horror aspect, with 28 days as well as 28 weeks later, that it wasn't enough horror. But again, in its defense, he's always been doing shit like this, to where it's like, okay, like he would take something like, okay, like this is the thing, like this is the world, yeah, the world, the rage zombie outbreak and shit like that, like it has horror elements, but I'm not telling a fucking horror story, I'm telling a human story, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, I think it's getting like the pushback, like it's mostly, I guess you could say, like accolades wise, like it's getting praised, you know what I'm saying, across the board. But from a critic, like audience point of view, like it's getting shit on, like from what I see, like in the comments, like, oh, the movie's mid, it's not enough horrors, like what happened, it was, you know what I mean, like it's not enough zombies and shit like that, and I'm like, dude, like, you know, like every fucking, like I see so many fucking horror movies that are horror movies that are not good, bro, that has horror elements, you know what I'm saying? Like think of the best horror movies that you've seen, you know what I mean, or something that you thought was scary. I guarantee you that one of the the scariest shit in the movie didn't happen until either later in the half of the movie, or it didn't have that much horror at all. You know what I'm saying? Like the Babadook, Hereditary, what else? Let's naming fucking A24 films now. Yeah, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I mean? Like everything doesn't have to be this fucking like bloodbath and this, you know what I mean? Like this all blood and guts and all this other shit, but when horror does hit and shit does ramp out or the tense, like man, like again with 20 years later, there was some like man, like that the train sequence. Again, I already mentioned the boneyard. The scene when he's, you know, they're running and shit like that through the fucking river that like I don't know the terminology, but that was cool, like how that was set up, like that was how they got across and shit like that, like the low tide, high tide shit, like they had to wait. That was fucking cool. But that scene when the motherfucker was like running at these niggas, bro, I'm like, oh, and the music, like again, like Danny Boyle, like I never looked at him as far like from a horror, like again, like he revolutionized horror and shit like that, but I never looked at him as like, oh man, like he definitely earned his stripes, but I never looked at him as somebody that like oh man, like this is, you know, I'm expecting, you know what I mean, to be scared and shit like that. Like nah, bro, like I watch his movies for like the score, you know what I'm saying, the cinematic experience, like the cinematography and shit like that. Like he's a master at this shit, bro. And this like definitely proved, like this felt like his magnum opus again. Like I'm comparing it more like, if I were to compare him to like a director, filmmaker, you know what I'm saying, it definitely felt like what George Miller did with Fury Road and Furiosa. Like this felt like his Fury Road. It really fucking did. Like just from a cinematic point. Like that shit was fucking crazy, man. But yeah, I can yap about this shit like all day. I don't even know how to end this shit, but yeah, that's my little, you know what I'm saying? I'm defending that nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck, man. Like again, I ain't really the one to like go in the comments and be like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I just felt compelled, I don't know why, to just go on a tangent about that shit. I might upload and cut this, you know what I'm saying, my playthrough of this shit, and make my own little separate, like, I guess you could say, review or whatever out of this shit. But yeah, man, like, man, the people, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, this look like an asshole. This looks like a rectum, nigga. What the fuck? Like, is this intentional? Insult Bethesda? Y'all nasty. Yeah, I don't even know how to close this shit out, so I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, play the game and shit. But yeah, fucking highly enjoyed it. Definitely one of my favorite movies of the fucking year, bro. Oh yeah, I want to talk about that shit too. The ending scene, that's another thing people were fucking complaining about. What the fuck was that? Again, I thought that was great too. Yo, like Spike and Aaron, I thought that nigga was Jimmy. I'm like, okay, like, so we're following the boy, like in the beginning scene, you know what I'm saying, with the Teletubbies and shit like that. I'm like, okay, like, okay, maybe I'm just a dumb nigga. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, I think that was like E-Day and shit like that. The beginning was like the post-pandemic or whatever. Cause I ain't gonna hold, for the longest I thought Spike was Jimmy. I'm not even gonna cap. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a little slow. But I thought it went right into like the whole, like, okay, like Aaron Taron John. I don't even know if they gave that nigga a character a name or whatever. He played a short role. That's another, bro. People was complaining about that too. I wanted to see Aaron Taylor Johnson. He was even they advertised. I'm like, bro, this nigga been doing this shit since the 28 weeks later, bro. Like, look at the second, like the first one, like the first half. I want to say like, yeah, like the first half of the movie, this nigga had somebody, like, I don't think he's like an A-list actor with it. He was amazing though. I don't know his name. Hopefully he gets more roles. Amazing. Like the guy, like the father, right? In the second one, you spent the whole fucking like felt like the half of the movie with them, and then this nigga just gets like fucking tragically, bro. It wasn't like he got killed on screen like that. Like it was just sudden. Like it was some like, damn, like y'all did this nigga like that. Like it was some heroin shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, like very human, you know, told a cool human story with that. Like just to attest to what I was saying before, like he was telling human stories. You've been doing this shit. But damn, I just lost my train of thought. What the fuck was I even snapping about? Oh yeah, Aaron Taylor, like that nigga. Now they was motherfuckers was complaining that he wasn't in a movie and shit like that. Again, like he been doing this. Like why y'all? Everything, like I don't know, bro. It's like niggas don't want to be. They want. You can't please nobody, nigga. It's like you eat. I don't know why I'm progressively getting mad, but it is. It's like it's so. People are so fucking. Well, you cannot satisfy nobody. It's like you give people what they want. Then it's like predictable or it's mid or washed or whatever, this fell off or whatever the case may be. Then you throw like you do something different and niggas just like they so like contrarian like to this shit, like oh like I don't like this and why, like really, like nigga, because Aaron Tara Johnson wasn't in the fucking movie. Like again, no shade to him, I think he's great. I loved him since Kick-Ass, and damn, like he's not a bad looking dude either. I'm looking at it, I'm like damn, that's a handsome dude. But yeah, what the fuck, I'm not no fuck that no Diddy shit. I'm a grown ass man. I can admire another dude, and you know what I'm saying, I'm comfortable with my sexuality, goddamn. So anybody that goes out and be like, oh man, like oh that's gay, that's sus, nigga, eat a dick. But yeah, bro, like I love me some Aaron Taylor Johnson. I loved him since fucking Kick-Ass, bro. But the fact that he, you know what I'm saying, I'm not complaining that he wasn't in the fucking movie, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, this Aaron, like, you know what I mean, like whatever. Also, if that really fucking bothered you, nigga, like I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, he's set up, from my understanding, like now he's this like the 28 years or whatever he did before, like now he's setting up a trilogy. Like before, I guess you can compare it to like anthologies, you know what I'm saying, like they were like really short there were movies but they felt like short stories, you know what I'm saying. The first one, as what the second one more so than ever, like this anthology way of like telling stories and shit like that. But this felt like, you know what I'm saying, an anthology again, but this, I guess now he's going in a direction where it's like, okay, like, again, like the Mad Max of Fury Road and what he did with what George Miller did with Fury Road and Furiosa, you know what I'm saying, okay, now when it start, like, connecting shit, you know what I'm saying, like, now there's some continuity here. Before, there was no continuity. So I'm pretty sure y'all gonna see this nigga in the second movie, you know what I'm saying, okay, last part, the Jimmy scene. I thought Spike was Jimmy the whole fucking time. I'm not even gonna cat until he came, so I'm like, okay, that's a callback. But the fucking batshit crazy ending, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker Jimmy's like he's basically a Dead Rising character, I guess. I don't know, like another thing, I think he's based off of real life. I don't know what he did, you know what I'm saying? But from what my understanding, like I didn't look into it, but the guy's a fucking sociopath or whatever the case may be. The real life Jimmy, whatever, Butler, Cutler, whatever the fucking case may be, but whatever his name is. But niggas in tracksuits, you know what I'm saying? Gold watch, gold everything, you know what I'm saying? The nigga kind of look like Mac DeMarco from my, like that nigga. Was that him? Or am I tripping? The musician? I fucking love Mac DeMarco. I gotta look and see if that was him because they look just like him, but just like more longer hair and shit like that. But yeah, man, like they're doing backflips, fucking going ape shit, like on some Dying Light shit, you know what I'm saying, or Dead Island 2 shit, you know what I'm saying. So people even complain about that, like, oh, this felt so out of place, and it definitely fucking, like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was kind of like, oh, like what the, like, okay, like again, like just to attest what I said before, like this feels like more of like a Mad Max film, you know what I'm saying, like that just solidified it, with the ending of with that scene. But I thought that was pretty great too. Again, my knowledge on the real life, the guy that is kind of like is based off of or whatever, like his persona, I don't know anything about. But from my understanding, when I looked in the comments section, I can kind of see the connection now, which it kind of like just boosted it up, you know, like with the weird acrobats, the colorful tracksuit and shit, you know, in the beginning where Jimmy is watching, you know, you see what happens with like his whole family, or I guess he was in an orphanage, like his brothers and sisters got mauled tragically, you know what I'm saying, and his mother and shit. his dad on some weird religious shit and whatever. Like that now the guy's like fucked up. You know what I mean? But like in the beginning when he was watching, you could see on the television he watching Teletubbies. Like that was like his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like to how to like cope, right? I guess you know what I'm saying. Like just what I don't know how far into the outbreak it was, you know, but it looked like it was pretty like shit was kind of going on, but they were kind of like, you know, taking shelter and refuge. But that was their way of like coping. I don't know. I'm making my own, formulate my own opinion. So it's kind of cool and creepy to see like that. Oh, that kind of like stuck with him. Like it never, like he never grew out of that shit. But now like that's his thing. You know what I mean? He got some like, you know, he's a cult leader. All the people, his posse and shit like that. They're like fucking like, I don't even know what you want to call these niggas. Like what's that shit called? Like parkour people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just fucking like again batshit crazy. But people even complained about that. And you know, again, like it definitely did feel out of place. But it didn't like take me out of like the experience. Again, that's just my opinion, as well as me just defending the movie because I liked it a lot. But I just feel like basically I'm just to wrap this all up and shit, because I've been yapping about this for God knows how long. But just articulate that shit better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like kind of like how Tyler be saying it and shit. Like it's like articulate y'all feelings a little bit more. To call something like trash or mid, you know what I'm saying, but don't have any real substance or like real, like you can't back that shit up with like a real discussion or whatever. It's like you just writing the shit off that this is a bad movie, you know what I'm saying, but you can't really get into it. So yeah, that's my ramble. Thoroughly enjoyed the movie. Can't wait to what they do with the sequel. I can't wait, bro. Alright, what the fuck we doing, bro? Let me get out of this asshole. Now I feel like I'm in a Doom game for real. I done went to hell twice. Came back out of hell. What the fuck is that? It looks like some Bloodborne shit. That looks crazy. I love it. Like, bro, I never played Quake, but it will be so interesting to see them make a revival of that shit, bro. And modern, like what they did with this game. I'll be so interested, so into that shit, man. But I want them to go like, you know what I'm saying, like real, like gory, like some weird. Remember that game Scorn, on Xbox Game Pass? I think it would got like. That game got shit on, you know what I'm saying? Because it really wasn't like, you know, damn, this looks crazy. The movie got shit. I feel like I'm in a fucking Stranger Things episode, bitch. Like I'm in an Upside Down. Like the final last season and shit. Vecna, you know, when they went to Vecna's world. But yeah, I would like to see them take like the Scorned approach, like how that kind of aesthetic, but put it into like the Quake universe. Fuck am I? Oh, go ahead. That would be fucking crazy. And then, you know what I mean? Make a solid like multiplayer as well. Bro, Bungie can do fucking. If Bungie can do marathon, I don't even know what the fuck that. Again, I'm gonna do just like movies. I'm a game enthusiast. Like, I love like learning about games from game before and knowing like, oh shit, like what the fuck is that? Oh hell no, that's a pussy monster. That shit has a pussy face. But I love games that like, I love learning about games that came before and like, you know what I mean? Like just, you know, it's just. But I guess you could say I have respect for the culture. But I didn't know about Marathon. I didn't at all. You know what I'm saying? Before that. And again, like no shade to like, okay, like I'm not gonna get into the whole like, oh man, like the whole whatever Bungie fiasco and Sony shit and the weird direction that they're taking and delay. I'm interested to see what it is. I'm not buying that shit. Not for no see that shit over like a game, but like if it's good, like, I want it to be good. But I'm saying that to say that I'm mentioning that shit because if that could exist and be successful, and hopefully that it is successful, that just means we'll get shit like more returning IP. You know what I mean? Quake definitely should be new. Never played those games. I've asked to be a Game Pass and shit, but from what I've seen, there's a lot of potential. You know, there's a lot of like shit they can do with it. And especially if it's made by the same team that did this shit. Like, that was fucking crazy. So over here's hoping in the future you get a Quake game. I'll be so down with that. Crazy, I mentioned all that, and then like this kind of looks like a QUAKE 11 or Unreal Tournament. Is that made by the same people? Unreal, that id or nah? I would like to see that. Another Unreal Tournament. They should just bring all that shit back, bro. For real. Get a fucking Call of Duty every motherfucking year. The same shit, man. Like for some returning IPs. What the fuck happened? Oh. Oh my god. I'm gonna wreck them again. This is an interesting looking level, bro. Not because it looks like an ass, it's just in general. Kinda want that now. I'm making butt jokes. But, this is interesting. Motherfuckers, bro, alright, I'm on like vicious shit. But even motherfuckers, speaking of like that 28 years rant that I did, yeah, people's even calling this game in, bro. For reasons I don't even know why. Like, I don't know what the fuck, like, what does niggas want, bro? I don't think niggas even know what they want. Honestly. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be like, am I just easily satisfied or some shit? You know what I mean? Like, I play games to have fun sometimes, but I play for the experience mostly. Like, I be immersed in this shit. Like, it's just another medium of storytelling, you know, it's just another expression of storytelling, you know what I'm saying? But like games like this, like again, let's say fucking no Citizen Kane or The Last of Us, it's fun and shit, like don't get me wrong. Is this a new weapon? That would be crazy. They're giving me so much shit. Wow. I'm getting so much. Okay, yeah, this. The Dreadmancer. Damn. Wow. Oh, that's a surprise. Like, I never played a game. Actually, I have. I can't, like, really think of it off the top. But it's crazy how so much, like, shit they get, bro. And I'm only, like, I almost beat the game, bro. Yeah, that's just fucking damn. And they still giving me shit. I hope this game is something. Like, the DLC will be cool. You know what I mean? I'm kind of interested to see what Doom Eternal did with the DLC and shit like that. Pretty sure, like, critically it did good. Like, sales-wise, I don't know. Like, I'm not really into the numbers and shit like that. But it does matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit has to sell shit. Get more shit. But I hope that we just don't get like just DLC, man. Like I hope something like the shit they giving us, they'll be a multiplayer. Like this parrying system shit. Again, you probably can't abuse it. Like it'll be interesting. Like it'll probably definitely be some like Boon and Bane shit they would have to do with it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things will be accessible power-ups and shit like that. I haven't played much of the I didn't play much of the 2016 multiplayer. And I don't even think they Eternal have multiplayer? I don't think so. But is this gonna open? I'm with that room, motherfucker. What the hell? I guess I'm going under here. Oh, this is a secret area, okay. Oh, it's so crazy. What's up, Cookie? Damn, what was I saying? I lost straight up thought. Oh yeah, I would like to see. I want them to make another multiplayer of this shit, bro. They'll probably have to strip a lot of the mechanics and a lot of shit will be only accessible through power-ups and shit. You know what I'm saying? Power weapons or whatever. But it would be cool to see like the parent, what they do with the parrying system. Okay, I get it. It's crazy. And parent like puzzle solving in a multiplayer game would be crazy too, bro. Splitgate kind of do it, you know what I'm saying? With the portals and shit. Alright, I'm kind of lost now. Now you gonna hold. I thought this shit was red. I'm lost. Can I get a hint? What is it? I don't know. I guess the way I can get here. Alright, I gotta think. I gotta stop. Nigga, what the fuck? They ain't know where I can go back here. Hey, what's that? What just happened? I heard something. I don't fucking. I just. Oh shit. I'm lost. Okay, that's where the secret was. Grab this gold. What's that? I see some gold. Grab that brick. Grab that brick. Okay, stop. I be getting stuck at the dumbest shit, bro. I swear to God. And shit, most of the time, the shit be right in my fucking face. A hint will be fucking nice. The hell? I'm like, so. Do I gotta shoot this shit? I don't fucking know, bro. I'm gonna go. Came out of there. Fuck. This is locked. Yo, what? Right? I don't know. Ow! I feel like I ran into it. This is supposed to have that. What? Bro, that was not a thing before. Usually it lights up. What I say? This shit was gonna be right in my motherfucking face too. Oh my god. I be making my own self mad. Damn, this shit does almost damn. We need another Dead Space 2, man. We need Dead Space 2 remake. I love that shit. I feel like everybody would love that. And maybe even 3. Keep it the same, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, even though it's commercially, it's not the, critically, I mean, not the, most well-received. But I thought the co-op shit, dope. I played it single player. I don't know why. I think I bought it. I think I messed with it a little bit, the co-op shit. But I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to download that shit to get the horror experience. But that would be even cool to see too, though. Let me go back. What's that? I think that game gets a little too much hate than it deserved. At the time, it definitely deserved it. Oh, I forgot all about this bitch. This her lair and shit. Alright, I'm ready for a boss battle. This is gonna be like my actual first boss battle. That's crazy. What? What happened? What did I even do? Is that what? Isn't it supposed to go up? Guess not. Okay, maybe I gotta climb and shit first. Can't get me there. It's gotta be a puzzle. Now what am I supposed to do with this? the purpose of, you know what I mean? I don't get that. I can't. Wait. I think there we go. Ass. I wonder if that Cthulhu monster shit. Is that a boss? That'll be some wild shit, bro. I swear to God. They gotta do something for the last. I mean, that Satan nigga, of course. What's in that room? I feel like I was missing some shit. Damn, I can't even go back down. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I can. Did I came from here? I did. Saw this fucking. Why is this open now? Or is it not? I've been through here. Okay, I just opened it up. I'm confused like a motherfucker, bro. Everything looks the same. Oh, I don't know why that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn, I ain't even hit that nigga. He just died from that. I think it was collateral. Random eyeballs. Watching me and shit. Oh wow. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay. I was meant to do that, right? Okay. You know what I just noticed about this fucking game? I think it was a thing since Doom 1 or 2016. There's not a reload button. I don't know why I just realized that shit. They want you to use every fucking bullet. Technically, you don't need one. Did I do it? Alright, this shit is like motherfucking puzzle. Like everything, I'm like, alright, I'm getting tired of this shit. It's not a bad one. Like, I feel like I'm not too fond of like shit where I gotta always jump. Ew. Shot acid at me. We never did that thing. We did that before. Not that enemy. Yeah, I'm just trying to beat this shit because niggas don't got an internal hard drive. So I need to clear some storage, bitch. I'm playing too many games. So I gotta shoot this shit? Like, what's up? See, I swear to God, bro, the last part, it was not doing that shit. I swear to God, I shot it before. So I gotta hit it from another angle. I see her. Ah, fuck. I fucked up. Look, shit going down over here. I'm supposed to go down. This level is so fucking confusing, bro. Oh. They're not letting me. Am I doing the wrong thing? Oh shit. Yeah. Like how did the last time? Oh cool, I got a amiibo. The fuck? Oh, that was a big ass egg. Bro, what is going on? Like that's so weird. You gotta be at a weird okay. My first complaint of the game, my minor gripe. That's weird. That was so weird. They don't really clarify that. You know what I mean? Explain that, bro. You gotta be at a certain shit. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. December mint and this shit is so satisfying to look at. Shit is so cool. Alrighty. Do I hit this shrine? Nah. That shit look crazy. Oh, that's the end of the chapter? Okay. Alright, let's get to it. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 chapters to go. Yeah, I still count my hands. These bots and these fucking Discord shit be hilarious. I mean Discord. Twitch shit.
2 cosmic relics detected nearby. Collect both to proceed.
I can't see shit. I missed. This shit damage, bitch. I think it's the fire rate. what? This nigga running. Come here, bitch. Where's this nigga? I'm gonna say that for later. Oh! I wanna play Doom 3 after this shit. I wanna see. Okay, that's like a horror game for real and shit. I wanna see what that shit feel like. That'd be cool if they were to do like, you know what I'm saying? Make a beat team and go in that direction again. Ooh, I need to get up there. I need that. Ah! I'll get up there. Relaxing like space. Oh, man. Okay, that didn't work at all. Hard game. I think they got this shit called Chronos coming out. Look, this is then made by Blueprint Team. Could have did Silent Hill 2 remake. It's going everywhere, but I'm just getting so sidetracked. What the fuck? Alright, let's take this. What's ahead? Oh. Okay, so they got some shit. Okay. Level. Okay, the completionist. Yeah, but Chronos looks like that's gonna scratch that Dead Space itch. It's just see how that goes out. I never played the Callisto Protocol. Check that out too. That big ass wall. Like overworld level, kind of upworld. Hello, executive. Alright, we're out of time, goddamn. Shit go hard, yo. I was not a fan of this shit early in the game. Shit. I'm trying to stack this thing. Mad as hell about it now. Say this shit was off. You got maximum health. Maximum health. Alright. I don't want to grab that shit yet. Why? Oh, I have to.
Relic acquired. One
Okay, I
remaining.
need 2 of them. Alright, so I gotta... Let me... Where's
The
that?
time of ascension is now. No longer
Just show
shall we be
yourself.
shackled to a diamond cosmos.
Oh! I gotta find them shrine shit. What the fuck is this shit? What the hell? Man, I don't got time for this shit right now, bro. I swear to God. I'll come back. I'll spin on that later. I can't. Fuck it. I gotta do it. Guess whatever's in here is important. Fuck? It's a tentacle monster down here. Here, I hope that shit don't drag me under. Where am I supposed to go? I can't descend. I'm like lost. Bro, what the fuck? This is weird swimming mechanic, bro. It's like, I can't. I'm stuck. Oh. Oh, what the hell? That's some Inception shit, bro. This shit is crazy. What the fuck? This is actually kind of crazy. What the fuck? They on some real Breath of the Wild shit right now. By the way, I hated them shits, the puzzles in that fucking game. Not because they're not good or anything. I suck at them. My brain can't wrap my head around that shit. Bro, how the fuck you fall off, dickhead? Got wet feet. Crazy. I'm stuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna hit this again and see what it do. Ah! I feel nauseous. Man, baby, I need more than that shit. I could have sworn I seen some like, whatever. All that shit for that? Alright, I don't want to go to the main objective. I kind of want to look for the shrines. That was overkill. slithering. I think I'm good off that shrine shit. Let's see if I find another one. I don't know how big. It's like everything looks the same and shit. I don't even know where that shit high in Africa. What's that over here? See more enemies. I think that's an enemy, or is that a room? Oh, that's a statue. Oh shit. I fucking missed. That would have been cool if it came back. That would have been cool if it came back. All that? Okay. I need more shit. Give me the secrets. Wow, what's this? Another fucking puzzle. Let's make it like a boss arena. What the fuck? It's the endless hallway. What the hell? Bro. Huh? Yo! This some PT shit. What the fuck? What was that? That was weird as fuck. They probably was like, we want player. I want to confuse the player and shit. That was kind of cool, but weird at the same time. That shit sound crazy. Oh, wow. Definitely don't go over there, but that's a cool backdrop though. Yeah, we need a new Quake game. Definitely. I can't believe I'm maining this shit. bitch. Maximum shell ammo increase. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's just get to this one. Kick her ass. Hey, how's your stream going? I follow you now.
Both
Fucking
relics
bot.
acquired. Proceed to the central lift.
Are you real? I'm probably my bad. I'm coming off as hot style and shit. I don't think you real. If you did, I'ma delete you. I don't know what shit. If you a real person, then what's up? But I don't know, real person would just do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow you on IG. Yeah,
The
I'm interested to see,
stars
so I can block your
bleed,
ass.
and the void calls.
1 second. Damn, I ain't hit a strong. Wait, I think this is. I'm going to the boss arena. To have. Okay. 1 second. Block this bit. This motherfucker really followed me too. It's your weird ass. Let me see, cause I'm gonna feel bad as shit if you're not real. Like, yeah, you didn't say anything after that, so block. Top. That nigga Lenore, dude to be doing skits, he be doing some creative shit. Stream to be doing a video game skits. Ew. That was a relic key. Find there, enter the alright. Sunny as shit outside. It's another portal. Oh, exit portal. Portal exit. The way they setting this shit up, I hope this ain't really much of a challenge, yo. I don't have much. Pretty generous in the second one. And these niggas eating that shit. probably gonna play like these motherfuckers did. I already know she gonna be on bullshit. Whole bunch of shield shit. Probably gonna spawn like different copies of her and shit. That shit gonna be so annoying. Like, now you back to the wall now? Where you at? Oh shit. What? Where'd you go? Same girl? Dang, bro. Since right up after watching 28 Weeks, man, I kind of been, that shit kind of inspired me to play Dead Rising for the first time. I don't know what I'm gonna start off with. Should I start off with the original, off the record? I think I'm just gonna do 1 through 3. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit I need to go back. Sunset Overdrive I wanted to play. Yeah, there's so much shit. Oh, that's the end of the level.